Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the Aquarium of the Pacific. But most importantly, welcome to our inaugural Grow Long Beach kickoff. Welcome. I'm Tom O'Leary, the CEO and co-founder of Jet Zero, and we're a fast-growing aerospace company headquartered right here in Long Beach. Yeah, exactly. We're proud of that. We're designing and engineering the next generation of aircraft utilizing a blended wing body design that's not only more fuel efficient, but it's going to propel the future of zero emissions flight. So we're here today for a presentation on the future of economic development in the city of Long Beach. We have a few special guests joining us today. If you could please hold your applause till the end, we'd like to recognize a few people. First of all, California Assembly Member Josh Lowenthal. Long Beach, it's okay, just a little applause, it's good, it's good. Long Beach Vice Mayor Cindy Allen. Long Beach City Council Member Roberto Oranga. Megan Kerr and City Manager Tom Modica and his team. Long Beach City College trustees Vivian Malaulu and Uduak Joe Intuk. You can applaud that one. Harbor Commissioners Steve Neal and Bonnie Lowenthal. We also have some special guests today from nations with a vested interest in Long Beach's future. Consul General Jeremy Clark Watson from the New Zealand Consulate, Senior Trade Officer O'Reilly Mallon from the British Consulate, Senior Economic Officer Beryl Unver from the Canadian Consulate, and Counsel for Economic Affairs, Jiwon Yoon from the Korean Consulate. I want to thank you all for your leadership and for the partnership. You know, when Jet Zero first came to Long Beach looking for a space fitting of a startup, we were greeted with open arms by the city's Economic Development Department. The Long Beach Airport staff were instrumental in assisting us finding our first home there at the Long Beach Airport. And since January, the mayor's office has shown up and supported our efforts to succeed during key moments of our growth. I'm proud to share today that we recently were selected by the U.S. Air Force for a $235 million investment in our technology. And because of this, we'll be growing and investing even further right here in Long Beach. Thank you. Really excited about developing this aircraft here. Incredible team. So as a company nearing unicorn status, this equates to more jobs, more employees, more real estate, more reinvestment right here in our city of Long Beach. I'm a proud resident here in Long Beach. I moved into the Bixby Village about a year ago. Couldn't be happier and couldn't be more impressed with what the mayor's got going on. And so it's my honor to welcome our mayor and one of our heroes at Jet Zero. Let's welcome to the stage Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson. Right on.
Thanks, Tom. All right, let's hear it for Tom. All right, let's get started. I had the pleasure of meeting Tom and his incredible team and visiting their facility a few months ago. We're super excited about the blended wing body aircraft and look forward to following their progress. They have more big announcements coming. Let's hear one more time for Tom and Jet Zero. All right, oh boy. So here we go again. I already know what you're thinking. This guy's been in office for 30 minutes, and here we go with another big speech. I promise this is my last one until the State of the City, January. But we have some fun stuff to talk about today. My very favorite topic, the city of Long Beach. What Tom and what so many of you already know is that Long Beach is a remarkable city, a city filled with shores of opportunity, where any person can find a path to achieve their dreams, no matter who they are, where they're from, how they pray, who they love. Long Beach is a city of limitless opportunity, proud of its rich history, with its sights set on building a more prosperous future. As you look around the room today, you'll see an impactful group of leaders, from commercial and private investors to our region's leading builders and international leaders who have joined us today. And labor is in the house. Let's hear it for the hardworking members of our construction trades who are here with us today, making it possible to grow and build the Long Beach of the future. Electrical workers, laborers, carpenters, iron workers, steam fitters, plumbers, they're all here in the building with us. Thank you for being here. That's right, we're getting to you. We got this. And there are entrepreneurs and business owners with us here today that may be considering growing with Long Beach and considering doing business in our city. And to you, I say, welcome to the LBC. So, during my first 9 months in office, we've been pretty busy. I've worked with many of you, spent a lot of time meeting with you, visiting your facilities, 100 businesses, 200 businesses in 100 days and all of that, understanding the challenges and opportunities that Long Beach's biggest and most important growth sectors face. And I have to say, I'm incredibly optimistic about Long Beach's future. And considering all that we've learned in those first few months, we've been laser focused on designing the Grow Long Beach initiative, an exciting, multi-pronged economic development strategy focused on unleashing the potential of emerging businesses and industries here in Long Beach. Our commitment to catalyzing the expansion of our Long Beach's key growth sectors is more important now than ever before. Right now, the city of Long Beach is in an important transition. The way that we fund our city services are fundamentally changing. In order to secure our city's financial future and continue to deliver essential, quality public services that residents depend on, we have to grow our economy in new and more sustainable directions. Through the Grow Long Beach initiative, we're setting in motion an ambitious set of plans and policies and investments to accelerate our transition to a more climate sustainable economy by doubling down on 5 key sectors that'll be instrumental to Long Beach's future. We're talking about 5 key sectors: aerospace and aviation, healthcare, ports and logistics, housing and education, and arts, culture, tourism, which is the most fun. Today, we're going to showcase some of our progress and show you why Long Beach is and will continue to be the best place to live and work and learn and play. I'll share with you some exciting updates and opportunities coming to Long Beach across each of our 5 sectors. I'll highlight some major steps the city's taking to make doing business in Long Beach easier, faster, and more predictable. And finally, I'll wrap up today's presentation by inviting you to be a part of this new era of growth as we lay a foundation for the Long Beach of the future. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's get started with one of Long Beach's fastest growing sectors, aerospace and aviation. The city of Long Beach has a long history of innovation in aerospace and manufacturing. We're committed to playing a leading role in shaping the future of this critical industry. Our aviation roots go all the way back to the early days of flight. In the early 20th century, hot air balloonists, pilots with fabric-covered biplanes used our sandy beaches as landing strips. In 1923, the Long Beach Airport, which it was established, and it's the oldest municipal airport in California, and this year, we're about to celebrate our 100th anniversary. And over the decades, Long Beach remained fertile ground for aviation manufacturing, with history like the production of the C-17 and the DC-9, all the way through present day, as we continue to chart the future of aerospace innovation with the development of next-generation aircrafts and space stations and rockets and spacecrafts. Space Beach is home to the global headquarters of Relativity Space, Rocket Lab, Spin Launch, Vast Space, Rubbercraft, GXO, Rebel Space Technologies, New Space, M4 Engineering. And we're also home to significant campuses for Boeing, SpaceX, ABL Space System, Shimadzu Precision, Nikon, and well over a dozen more aerospace suppliers. And just a few months ago, I had the pleasure of publicly welcoming X Labs, our newest company here to Space Beach. X Labs is focused on developing spacecraft technology that'll be used to deflect asteroids and deorbit space debris. 2 very big, very heroic undertakings. Both very, very cool stuff, each deserving of its own blockbuster movie. And today, I'm proud to announce that X Labs just signed a lease for their first major manufacturing facility right here in Long Beach, next to the Long Beach Airport, to continue developing their cutting-edge technology. And I want to take a moment to recognize the co-founders of X Labs who are here with us today, Miguel Pascual and Matt Schmidgall. Let's hear it for Matt and Miguel. There's more big news out of Space Beach. Today, we're also proud to share that Rocket Lab, who's an anchor partner here in Long Beach, an industry leader in spacecraft manufacturing, is doubling down on Long Beach. And next week, we'll be cutting the ribbon on a brand new 140,000 square foot engine development complex. This new facility will assist Rocket Lab in the development of the Neutron rocket, which is the largest rocket in their inventory and is fully reusable. So what does this mean? This means more high-quality manufacturing jobs for our region and rockets that are smarter, better, faster, stronger. Rocket Lab is helping to grow Long Beach. Let's hear it for Rocket Lab. And let's say you want to be a part of this. If you're joining us today and any of your Space Beach companies or aviation companies are here, we want to recognize you. Let's hear for all of the aviation and aerospace companies who are with us today. Now, the doors to Space Beach are open. We have some amazing facilities about to come online on the market, from Ceres Regis Pacific Point West to Goodman's Commercial Center to Urbana Development's Airway Office Park. In total, more than 1.5 million square feet of possibilities and opportunities at Space Beach. Let's talk a little bit more about our award-winning Long Beach Airport. One of the most efficient, one of the most stress-free, one of the coolest airports in America. Just saying the facts. Over the past few months, we've been busy. We finally opened our baggage claim. We're working to revitalize our historic terminal, preserving its historic charm, and we continue to be a preferred gateway into Southern California with 3 excellent carriers and partners, Southwest, Hawaiian, and Delta, providing 24 different nonstop destinations. Most recently, we added Orlando, El Paso, Colorado Springs, Albuquerque, Portland, and Boise. Let's hear it for the incredible team at Long Beach Airport, and special shout out to our director, Cynthia Gridley. She's in here somewhere. Where's Cynthia? There she is. And our prominence in manufacturing is not just limited to aerospace. In fact, in North Long Beach, we happen to be home to Toyota's oldest auto body plant in North America, founded in 1972, TABC, in my neighborhood, which is continuing to grow, invest, and innovate. TABC recently completed a $27 million investment into their Long Beach plant, which will greatly expand their production capacity and allow them to produce 5.6 million auto parts a year. What does this mean? This means more good-paying union, Teamster manufacturing jobs and a company with a demonstrated long-term investment into the success of our neighboring communities. And today, we are lucky to be joined by TABC President Jim Ziemer. Thanks, Jim, for your partnership and your commitment to continuing to grow Long Beach. Let's hear it for Jim and his team at TABC. So the next growth sector we're going to talk about today is healthcare, which represents more than 20,000 jobs in our city. One of the big reasons why families continue to choose Long Beach as their preferred place to live is access to quality healthcare services, including several award-winning surgery and cancer treatment centers. Long Beach is home to one of the largest VA facilities in the nation. We're home to some of the state's preeminent hospitals, including Memorial Care, which houses both the Long Beach Memorial Medical Center and the Miller Children's and Women's Hospital, one of only 8 freestanding children's hospitals in California. We're also home to St. Mary's, which is celebrating 100 years of service to the Long Beach community this year. And we're a nationally recognized hub for managed healthcare insurance companies, you know what I'm saying, like Scan Health Plan, whose national headquarters is based right here in Long Beach. And while many cities are struggling with high office space vacancies, our healthcare sector continues to step up for Long Beach and help us meet that demand. I'm proud to share that Molina Healthcare, which has deep roots here in the Long Beach community, is announcing the addition of 550 new jobs that are coming back to their original headquarters in downtown Long Beach, helping to bolster foot traffic and vitality of our downtown. And there's more. Just recently, we welcomed Blue Shield of California to Long Beach as we cut the ribbon to their new West Coast headquarters, which is bringing more than 1,000 new jobs to our city. 1,000 jobs. That deserves a clap. Blue Shield set some roots right here in Long Beach. So we know healthcare is an important part of Long Beach's future, and we need to continue to invest in it and continue to make sure that healthcare is a driving force as we grow Long Beach. So let's hear it for all the healthcare partners who are here with us. And if you work in the healthcare sector, let's recognize all of you. Let's hear it for our healthcare sector here in Long Beach. Next, Long Beach is a port town. Ports, logistics, goods movement represent a critical growth sector for us here in Long Beach. As a major port city, Long Beach is a global leader in facilitating the success of international trade and commerce. The Port of Long Beach is among the most important economic engines for our entire country. To give you a sense of scale and impact, the port's loaded containers account for 1/5 of all containers moving across the United States, supporting $200 billion worth of cargo each and every year, and 500,000 jobs right here in Southern California. So here in Long Beach, we make sure that all types of essential goods are delivered to their final destinations on time. Santa Claus is great, but Long Beach delivers Christmas. Our goods movement industry is ripe and poised for growth, and we're committed to making sure this growth is inclusive of the workers who are the backbone of this industry. I want to recognize the longshoremen of ILWU who recently recognized and reached a 6-year contract agreement with the PMA, one that will ensure long-lasting labor peace, operational stability, and continued success of our port. Told you I'd get there. The port is also making significant investments into greening and electrifying our trade infrastructure in order to meet our commitment to achieve all zero-emissions cargo handling equipment by 2030. And this means investment in cleaner air and jobs. So this year, we're proud to have signed an extension, a 10-year extension of our port's project labor agreement, which will translate to more good-paying union jobs to support local working families as we build out our port's green infrastructure and as we accelerate emissions reductions to improve our air quality and support the health of our overall community. Now check out this project. This is the development of the Pier B on-dock rail facility. It's the centerpiece of the port's rail infrastructure program, which will speed the movement of cargo. It'll alleviate truck traffic on local roads and local freeways and strengthen the port's ability to compete for a greater share of global cargo. Most importantly, this project will help the port meet its goal of moving 35% of its cargo to on-dock rail and create 1,200 construction jobs in the process. This project is a game changer. Another exciting opportunity, being driven by a company called Ta-Chen International. TCI is a second-generation, family-run business, a leading distributor of stainless steel with more than 1,000 employees in the United States. They're a major importer to the Port of Long Beach. We're fortunate to have their CEO, Peggy Shea, here with us today, and I'm proud to share that Peggy and her team are expanding into a new 120,000 square foot headquartered in North Long Beach. Let's hear it for Peggy. What does this mean? This represents millions of dollars of new investment that will bring new employment opportunities to our city. And this means that Peggy is choosing to grow Long Beach by selecting Long Beach as the permanent USA headquarters. That's what that means. And in Long Beach, we're continuing to forge and chart a path for our city to become a global sustainability-centered hub that's home to emerging technologies and companies in clean and renewable energy. And while our goods movement sector is booming, what's most exciting is what's in store for the future of the Port of Long Beach. We're planning a revolutionary new project right here on our coastline that'll help the state of California meet its ambitious clean energy goals while creating 10,000 green jobs for local residents. Check out the proposal for Pier Wind.
The Port of Long Beach is embarking on an ambitious plan to help reduce California's reliance on fossil fuels while creating jobs and economic opportunities in the growing renewable energy industry. Welcome to Pier Wind, our proposal to develop the largest facility specifically designed to accommodate the assembly of offshore wind turbines in the United States. The proposed facility would span up to 400 acres of newly built land, located southwest of the Long Beach International Gateway Bridge within the Harbor District. The proposed terminal includes heavy lift wharves supporting large cranes to receive and handle large offshore wind components, and construct the world's largest floating offshore wind turbine systems. With its highly skilled and diversified local workforce, Long Beach offers the ideal location for Pier Wind, which would generate new jobs in maritime operations, manufacturing, and construction. At Pier Wind, workers would assemble offshore wind turbines standing taller than the Eiffel Tower, helping California meet climate goals while offering exciting career opportunities in the growing renewable energy industry for residents of communities surrounding the Port of Long Beach. Pier Wind holds the key to meeting California's goal of producing 25 gigawatts of offshore wind power by 2045, and helping the state deliver renewable energy sources for zero-emissions technologies coming online at the Port of Long Beach and elsewhere.
All right, let's hear it for Pier Wind. This is an exciting opportunity at the Port of Long Beach. And when we say that Long Beach is filled with shores of opportunity, we actually mean it. So next, let's talk about the steps that Long Beach is taking to remain an affordable and livable place for all of our working families. As you know, I'm a dad mayor. I'm raising two little Rex-ettes right here in the city of Long Beach. And if we want our kids to be able to stay in Long Beach after they land one of the many jobs we just talked about, then we need to build different types of housing of all income levels and in all parts of our city. This is necessary to ensure that our residents now and in the future have access to high-quality housing that they can actually afford. Enough housing so that all families have a chance to see their children grow up and succeed and give back to their communities, right where they're raised. From big projects to small, Long Beach is making significant progress on housing production. We have dozens of projects in the works right now, from those already completed to those moving ahead in the process, to newly approved and proposed projects, and thousands of ADUs, accessory dwelling units, that we've seen developed in our city in recent years. We're a state-recognized pro-housing jurisdiction. We believe that our quickly growing workforce needs housing, and we're going to build it. We're a city that's more walkable and more family-friendly, with housing for young people and students and families and seniors. And the economic impact of housing production is real. Let's talk numbers. Since last year's presentation, $408 million in development projects have been completed. $507 million in projects are currently under construction, and $2.1 billion in new projects have been approved or are moving ahead in the pipeline. In the first 2 quarters of just this year, we approved more than 1,500 homes, with more than 500 of those being affordable. And more than 200 of those are for formerly homeless individuals. We're proud, incredibly proud, of the steps we've taken to be able to approve affordable housing projects within 60 days or less. Let me say that again. Just 60 days from start to finish to receive approvals on affordable housing development in the city of Long Beach. That has never happened before. So those numbers show how fast we can move when we're all working together. Let's hear it for Christopher Kuntz and our hardworking team and our community development department. That's how we grow Long Beach. Now, what do some of these future projects actually look like, and who will live in them? Check out some of these great new projects coming soon all over Long Beach. We're building homes at every size and every price point. We're building micro units and high rises, luxury condos on the beach, large-scale housing in the southeast, transit-oriented development along the A-line in Midtown, affordable housing sites all across our city, and a growing number of ownership units to help residents access new wealth-building opportunities. Just take a minute and check out some of these incredible housing projects, beautiful projects all across our city. And with more than 50, I only have time to highlight a few. So in downtown, we have the recently completed 432-unit Ani East Village, which connects the downtown core with the East Village, filling what used to be a vacant parking lots and a big gap in our walkable downtown. Take a look at Edgewood Point by City Ventures, a project in North Long Beach. 38 for-sale homes which were recently opened and are now on the market. In Midtown, check out the nearly complete Wellspring project from Bridge Housing at Walnut and Anaheim. This 88-unit affordable housing project recently opened for applications, with 20 reserved for formerly homeless individuals. It's impressive, it's beautiful, you need to check this one out. Another one, in our East Village, we have Denali, a very exciting affordable housing development with 100% electric, not even having a gas hookup in the building. This proposed high-rise will include 103 affordable units, including 75 for formerly homeless residents. Back to downtown, we have Mosaic, 900 total units recently entitled. This project from Turnbridge, Waterford, and Monument Square is adjacent to the A-line and includes 54 affordable units and is going to revitalize the north part of our downtown core. And we also know that a lot of people prefer to live on their own, so we also need smaller units that are affordable and designed for individuals. I'm excited to share that the City of Long Beach is close to maxing out our micro-unit pilot program. In this project, we have proposed 80 micro-units, a 7-story project in the East Village. In this project, we've entitled 93 micro-units so far, with 517 in the program still proposed. So micro-units, they're a great way, they're an option for working individuals and seniors, young professionals who are continuing to choose Long Beach. So it's one option for a certain type of buyer or renter. And now there are 3 more exciting projects that we entitled outside of our downtown. Take a look at this project from Ani, recently approved by the Planning Commission with 600 market rate units. It's a beautiful project. It's right next to grocery stores, second in PCH, marinas, nightlife, restaurants. Across the street, there's another recently approved project. The Carmel Partners has 373 market rate units, 17 low-income affordable units. And even with all of these rental homes, we also need to create more opportunities for people to buy and build generational wealth. That's why I'm highlighting this project. River Park by Integral Communities. It has 226 for-sale homes, with 12 set aside as affordable. And it includes a 5-acre park open to the public, expanding usable park space, and expanding more homeownership opportunities. So these are just 9 projects. They're just a small selection of what's being built here in Long Beach. I also want to highlight one more housing development, one that's personal for me. I've worked on it for a long time. Let's take a look at Uptown Acres, a beautiful new community from Century Housing in North Long Beach. It's a great partnership between the City of Long Beach and Century to leverage the existing space at the Atlantic Bridge community, citywide shelter, to expand a comprehensive campus to address homelessness and put people on a path to stability and to dignity. So this project has 100 affordable units alongside 100 permanent supportive housing units, and if you factor in the capacity of the ABC shelter, Uptown Acres makes up 325 space for 325 people to be on a path towards stable and independent housing. It's great. It's in my neighborhood. It also includes amenities for the broader neighborhood that the neighborhood asks for, like a health center, a healthy food program, a community hub, workforce development space, educational programming. So this is a great project. It's another affordable project, a great partnership that's eligible for that 60-day approval process. So it's here for our partners at Century Housing. So we're also investing in educational partnerships through a new initiative called the Long Beach Housing Promise, which will help to align efforts to build more housing for students and educators faster and more affordably. Check out the Hillside North housing project on campus at Cal State Long Beach. This project will provide 424 new beds on campus, ensuring that students of all economic means have more access to affordable housing right on campus. And Long Beach City College is also doing their thing. We have the North Long Beach Higher Education Center, which is finished construction. It has finished and is on its way, scheduled to open this year. Now, this center will anchor a broader vision of the development of new student housing in the years to come, making higher education more accessible in North Long Beach. This plan includes 22 units, including family units for students, faculty offices, a food pantry, and flexible meeting spaces. So I want to thank Long Beach City College and Long Beach State for their focus on housing and helping to continue to grow Long Beach. Let's hear it for Long Beach City College and Long Beach State. So, in short, while other jurisdictions make excuses on housing production, here in Long Beach, our priorities are simple and clear. We value housing. We want to invest in it. We want to build it, and we want our residents to be able to afford to live in it. It's really just that simple. So finally, let's get to the fun stuff. Growth opportunities in arts, culture, and tourism right here in the city of Long Beach. Long Beach is a great city. It's a fun city. People choose Long Beach. With a wealth of cultural traditions, it's home to world-class performing arts and entertainment and historic landmarks that foster a sense of identity and pride in our amazing city. We happen to be sitting in one of those landmarks right now today, here at the Aquarium of the Pacific's Pacific Visions Theater. This aquarium is a powerhouse, a top-tier educational center that highlights fascinating local animals and marine habitats. It welcomes 1.5 million visitors to Long Beach each and every year. And in the years ahead, there's a lot of exciting opportunities coming to Long Beach that will further catalyze our city's tourism economy and drawing in visitors from around the world. But we already have some pep in our step. One of our key institutions responsible for helping drive growth in our city is our convention center and our CVB. We're excited to announce that for the 8th consecutive year, Long Beach has received the prestigious Stella Award's highest honor, Best Convention Center in the West. Let's hear it for our convention center team. Let's talk about the numbers. We've seen a 31% increase in hotel room and convention bookings. Now we're back above pre-pandemic levels. I'm also proud to share that the Long Beach City Council recently adopted my proposal, the Elevate 28 Capital Investment Plan, which will invest in major infrastructure projects throughout our city to ensure that every resident and every young person can be proud of the neighborhood that they live in as we prepare for the 2028 Olympics. This includes a $50 million investment into updating our convention center and our arena to improve our ability to host large-scale conventions and meetings and entertainment events. So if you're here today from the convention center or the CVB or the hotels or part of our world-class hospitality staff, let's recognize you for your contributions to helping to grow Long Beach. Next, Long Beach is emerging as Southern California's destination for large-scale special events. We had record-breaking numbers at Cali Vibes. Was anybody there at Cali Vibes? This year we had the 48th annual Long Beach Grand Prix, also record-breaking. Were you there for the Grand Prix? What about the new Country Jam? I wasn't there for that one, but how many of you were there for the Country Jam? I know our Vice Mayor was at the Country Jam. And what about Day Trip? Anybody go to the Day Trip EDM festival over by the Queen Mary? So together, these events brought hundreds of thousands of tourists and event goers to our city. These people contributed tens of millions of dollars in economic impact. They stayed in our hotels. They ate at our restaurants. They shopped at our boutiques. They visited the many diverse neighborhoods. And guess what? There's more special events to come. Today, I'm proud to announce that USA Diving, the official governing body chartered by the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, has selected the beautiful city of Long Beach, our waterfront, to host what will become a signature event for their high diving spectacular, the first of its kind on the entire West Coast. This event will take place next to our Rainbow Harbor off Shoreline Village, and athletes from more than 20 countries will compete and dive into our channel right next to the lighthouse with the Queen Mary in the background. Can you imagine the photos? This signature event is planned to be held Labor Day weekend next year and will bring tens of thousands of spectators to Long Beach to enjoy our shoreline. In the audience today, we have the chairman of the board of USA Diving, David Gascon, and USA Diving's chief CEO, Lee Mashad. Let's hear it for David and Lee, for the visionaries behind this brand new event. Thank you, David, and thank you, Lee, for helping to grow Long Beach. Looking even further ahead, as Long Beach prepares to host 7 major events for the 2028 Olympics and welcome thousands of visitors from around the world, we'll be working to expand our hotel capacity and welcome more visitors to Long Beach and maximize our economic impact. I'm excited to share that in March of 24, the majestic Fairmont Breakers will finally be opening its doors to the public. Their Fairmont includes an additional 185 boutique hotel rooms and suites, a rooftop pool and terrace. We need more rooftop pools and terraces. An open-air rooftop lounge, 360 panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean. Joining us today are several of the leaders behind this massive undertaking. And if you're part of that partnership, raise your hand so we can recognize you. Let's hear it for the team responsible for getting the Breakers open. I will see you at the Breakers on the 4th of July for those views. In the coming months and years, we're going to continue to invest in tourism in Long Beach. More hotels, restaurants, venues, and programming will place our city in an even stronger position to attract bigger conferences and conventions, create more union job opportunities in construction and hospitality, welcome more visitors to our endless sunshine and ocean breezes, ultimately positioning Long Beach to have the resources that we need to provide quality services to the people of Long Beach. And we've already started. I'm excited to share that earlier this month, the Long Beach City Council unanimously approved my proposal to create a 5-year redevelopment plan to begin to reimagine and redesign Queen Mary Island, the area surrounding the Queen Mary and Pier H, in advance of the 2028 Olympics. This historic redevelopment effort will be anchored by the creation of a new signature public amphitheater. This will allow us to position Long Beach as a destination for national and international music, and also celebrate our deep roots as the birthplace of West Coast hip-hop and home to legendary artists like Snoop Dogg and Sublime and War and Jenny Rivera, and the list goes on. Just imagine that you're sitting like you are right now in the beautiful open-air theater right on the Long Beach waterfront. As you look down on the stage and you're listening to your favorite artist. Who's your favorite artist? Erykah Badu. Who else? Beyonce. Who else? Lauryn Hill. That's enough, right? But you feel the coolness of the Long Beach ocean breeze on your face. When you raise your eyes and look just above the shell, with the lights coming up out of the shell, you're surrounded by a sweeping panoramic view of the water and the marinas, the Queen Mary. And just across the water, you see the beautiful downtown Long Beach skyline. Can you see the vision? And to think about the best part, you didn't have to catch a $100 Uber to Hollywood. So if you're excited about bringing this vision to life right here in Long Beach, then let's build the Long Beach Bowl. Let's grow our concerts and special events in the city of Long Beach. Let's make this happen. And as you can see, there are a lot of exciting opportunities to grow Long Beach in the months and the years ahead. Our city is well positioned to support the continued growth of emerging industries and business sectors. Every day, new companies are choosing to make Long Beach their primary place of business because of the convenient amenities we offer, our easy Long Beach airport, our efficient port, the great colleges and universities that are producing highly skilled workforce that's needed to support growing companies, to a more affordable housing market compared to the rest of LA and Orange counties. And most importantly, a mayor, a city council, and a leadership team who are committed to amplifying the success of our growth sectors in our city and providing every business with what it needs to do work in our city with 3 basic things: ease, speed, and predictability. If you're interested in doing business in the city of Long Beach, this means being able to make an appointment with city staff, having your projects reviewed quickly, and getting assistance on every aspect from pre-development to post-construction. This means having access to the city's new and cutting-edge Long Beach Builds platform, which will provide online and in-person concierge-level support for processing of all licenses, permits, and projects imaginable, from a simple water heater to a 50-story high-rise. This means new rezoning initiatives all across our city, from uptown to midtown to downtown, streamlining and cutting red tape and paving the way for investment in cleaner and safer neighborhoods with new jobs and housing and businesses and amenities for communities to thrive. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, a city team that's ready to help connect businesses to the information, resources, and support that they need to successfully start and grow their businesses in our city. The leaders behind me make up Long Beach's strategic growth team, an exceptional team of senior city leaders that are working together to spearhead new policies and strategies to accelerate the recruitment, growth, and retention of the businesses across all of our key growth sectors. And as we look ahead and prepare to host major events during the 2028 Olympics, this is the team that will lead the way on building a smarter, a friendlier, a more responsive city for our business community, for our workforce. They're smart, they're hungry, they're ready to grow Long Beach into the future. Many of them are here with us today, but if you haven't met them already, feel free to grab your phones, open up this QR code on your screen, and access the contacts and identities of these members of our team. So when you leave here today, you have an immediate point of contact in hand for any questions that you might have or next steps, no matter where you are in your process. And when we welcome the world to Long Beach, we want people to feel inspired and excited. We want people to be a part of the amazing things happening here in Long Beach. They'll visit our beautiful downtown waterfront, our coastline. They'll meet our warm and welcoming community. Well, they're warm to me. They'll witness the incredible investments we're making in every neighborhood across our city, the cutting-edge innovations that we're bringing to our thriving city. And when they leave, they'll remember Long Beach as a city of the future, a city that's pushing the boundaries of innovation on growth. We're always seeking new ways to improve and achieve a better and brighter city for all of us. So after you leave today, we encourage you to engage with our strategic growth team, tour our neighborhoods, see our amenities, consider bringing or growing your business right here in Long Beach. I believe that Long Beach's best days are ahead. It's not just a belief, it's my goal, and we want you to be a part of it. We're ready to grow Long Beach, and we invite you to grow with us. Thank you for your time.